Hey guys. I didn't see y'all there. What's up? I mean, how y'all doing?
We don't want to hear that. Start the video.
Can you give me a sec? I asked you how you're doing. You're being disrespectful.
And
Jeez.
no, because it's been 3 weeks. Explain yourself.
I know I've gone.
No, because start the video.
I can't work.
No, you can't. No, we want it now.
Wow.
Hurry up.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. The disrespect alone. Anyways, what's up, guys? What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Odess and Drew, and today we are back with another YouTube video. We are talking about the top 10 greatest cartoons of all time, baby. Now, before we get into this video, we're gonna cue that intro. Show that.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to today's video. I have nothing else to say because I have no sponsors. No, I'm just playing. I did go live on Twitch, so go on my Twitch. The O is a 0 and the E is a 3. Oh, that's Andrew. Go check it out, and I will put that on the gaming channel. I was playing Among Us, and I know you want to see me do that, so go check that out. Yeah, but let's get into today's video. So today's video is the top 10 greatest cartoons of all time, bro. All right, let's do it. Number 1, we got Teen Titans. Not Teen Titans Go. That show's for little kids whose parents don't love them because they showed them something generic. That's like giving your child N1s when you can go get them some Jordans. Teen Titan is the Jordan and Teen Titans Go is the N1. Yeah, a lot of good things about that show, bro. The animation was just so fire. It made me feel like I was watching an anime. Hey, bro, if only I could watch Teen Titans Go and with like Japanese voiceovers and like the English subtitles, it would make me feel like I was watching an anime. The lessons was fire. Like it taught so much things about, you know, embracing yourself even though your appearance has been altered, like the Beast Boy and Cyborg. Like it taught like how to embrace yourself and love yourself even though you are not yourself anymore. So yeah, the show was just like straight fire. The show was fire. Even the Slade like the Slade clips where like when Slade sent the high five and when he sent Tara to fall in love with Beast Boy, bro, just the stories was just heat, bro. You won't be able to find anything else like that. Not with Teen Titans Go. They gonna teach you about how to chew with your small bones. Like no hate. To each his own, to each his own. No, but like, you're not gonna find no lessons with Teen Titans Go. Like, I bet you $10 in this episode gonna be how to type on a computer. I bet you $10 that's gonna be the next Teen Titans Go episode. And if it is, run me my check. A fire show, everything about it was heat, loved it. Now, number 2, we got Ed, and Eddy, bro. That show was like a game changer into just like the writers and the storyboard and people who created storyboard just having pure fun and just pure entertainment through the show. Just everything about it was just like pure fun. Even the things on TV, it was like Ed and Eddy, like that was just. I'm sorry, years and years of watching that. I've learned how to do that. Sometimes you can watch things for entertainment, so that's why I get why people watch Teen Titans Go. But you know, Ed and Eddy taught lessons too. They taught lessons too. Eddy was trying to get to the bag every day. He had a game plan every day. Eddy was teaching us as children, when we grow up, when we become a certain age, you want to go outside. You can't just go outside and just be like, how am I going to make money today? No, you got to have a plan. This man, Eddy, had a whole plan. He was trying to get to that bag, baby. You can't tell me that you can't relate. You can't be like, well, I can't relate to that, so I'm not going to watch it. What are you talking about? See, these are the type of shows I like. When you're watching these type of shows, take notes, bro. And I know I keep looking away because I'm on my iPad and you know, I have my notes for every YouTube video because I'll be forgetting what I'm gonna talk about. Oh, and Nas, bro. When Nas used to like bully Eddy, that was because like she liked him, she had a crush on him. That's a dynamic of a lot of girls today. And back then, they would bully you just because they like you. They'd be like, hey nerd, you look ugly today. Knowing that in her mind you was looking like a whole snack, a whole macaroni and cheeseburger at Cheesecake Factory, whole plate of ribs, like you was looking cute that day. And then every time you would be like, I'm ugly, she would be like, boy, you know you're not ugly. You'd be like, I knew she was gonna say that. I knew she was gonna say that. Double D was never with the plans of what Eddy had going. Even though Eddy was trying to get to that bag, Double D was like, I'm gonna go over here and chill, because what you're doing is a bit of a stretch. Ed carried that show. He was so funny, he was so fired. And he would be like, Think, Eddy, think. If we are clean when we get out the shower, why is the towel dirty? Ed, it's not that serious. I feel like Ed was low-key the smartest one in the whole show, but the way he constructed it was like, you know, I'm gonna play the dummy, act like I don't know nothing, but in the end, I'm gonna come out the rich, successful. I'm gonna come out and flex on y'all. Sorry, I'm getting on topic, but that was what I felt like Ed was. I felt like Ed was the smartest one out of everybody. But yeah, Ed and Eddy, top tier show. Loved it. Loved every single episode. Number 3, we got Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold was fire. Hey Arnold was the intro into best friendships with Gerald and Arnold. Gerald was Arnold's ride or die. Every time Arnold had a plan, Gerald was like, all right, let's do it. I mean, it's your show, so you go with it. Like, every time Gerald had a plan, Arnold was like, so black people do have the best ideas. I mean, look at the person who invented the air conditioner. Like, every time Gerald went along with Arnold, it wasn't the best plan, but it was their plan because they were friends and they trusted each other. And also, Helga was another intro into girls bullying boys because they liked them, because she called this man football head, knowing she had the same type of head. Helga, how you gonna diss Arnold when your ears are almost on your chin? Your ears are always, you basically got Mr. Crocker's ears. Mr. Crocker ears on his neck. Your ears almost touching your chin. I'm looking at my iPad, like her ears are literally almost on her chin, and you trying to diss my man Arnold? You're disrespectful. Like I said, Gerald was Arnold's ride or die, bro. Like, Gerald was even gonna move in with Arnold because he was like, Gerald was like, I don't like the way you guys are treating me to his parents. I'm gonna go move with Arnold. And I was like, all right, cool. See if that works out for you, but you're not coming back here. But Gerald's parents were like, there was low-key like every black parent that was like, all right, you can do that, but if it don't work out for you, don't say I told you so. Top tier show, bro. Just the animation was like, it was just so different and weird and creative. Like Harold, bro, everybody's ears was almost touching their mouth. Every time Eugene smiled, his ears was basically touching the corners of his mouth. If you saw real people like that, that would be a little creepy. Like, I wonder what they look like when they came out the womb. Like, maybe too much radiation in the formula. Like, no, stop, let me stop. Hey Arnold, great show. Number 3, god dang, number 3, oh my. You know when you be wanting to cry in the shower? That was one of those moments. Number 4 on top 10 shows, SpongeBob. SpongeBob was the show, not the new SpongeBob where it looks like he's off of perk 1080p. No, I'm talking about the old SpongeBob, like from the first season SpongeBob to like the 2004, 2007, 2010 episodes of SpongeBob. Like those episodes, like the early 2000s to the late 90s SpongeBob episodes, right around the time when the first SpongeBob movie came out. You know the show is fire when memes are dedicated. There's a whole Instagram dedicated to SpongeBob memes. That is dedication. You know the show is heat. Bro, there's so many like memorable episodes, like the one where SpongeBob is jumping into everybody's dreams and everybody's dreams is weird and off-putting, like when SpongeBob turned into a clarinet so Squidward could play him at his concert, and the king was like, no, keep going. The karate episode where like SpongeBob used his karate skills to make Krabby Patties. Squidward was like, why can't you just be normal? And then SpongeBob turned normal, and then like he was like, hi, how are you? Like there's even a Vine about it. Like it was like Macklemore and the thrift shop song, and he was like walking to the club like, hi, how are you? Like That's the whole Vine. Like, you know the show was fire when there are memes dedicated to the show. How can it not be in your top 10? I understand if you were born in a time where TV shows were in black and white and you had to walk up to the TV and turn the channel and turn the dial and you had to wait for it. There was a bunch of static and your TV had 2 antennas. Your TV looked like a cockroach. Okay, I'm gonna stop. SpongeBob, one of the greatest shows of this generation, for real. I was born in 02, so that show like really resonated with me. I was raised on a bunch of 90s shows too, like Hey Arnold and Ed and Eddy, and and like Rugrats and all them. So yeah, that was a fire show. Number 5, we got Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, bro. This show is so heat. What are you talking about? Bro, first of all, you had Mac, Blue, Coco, Ed, I think it was like Eduardo, I think was his name. You had Wilt, you had Frankie, Grandma Foster, Mr. Harriman. Low-key, I wanted to live in that house. Whoever came up with that, they need to be taken out on a date, probably to the Cheesecake Factory, and made sweet love to. Whoever came out with that show, they just need to be cherished and taken care of in a beautiful home. Y'all ever wonder how like they pitch shows like, okay, it's this house for imaginary friends and a bunch of them are weird and different and kooky. Like, I bet you them creators was like, no, but there are a bunch of memorable episodes in that show too. The episode where Blue was a deodorant mascot, Dio, that's my favorite episode. The episode where that one imaginary friend, Barry, had a crush on Blue and she made like the biggest giant rubber ball for him to break their world record. Like, and then Blue was just like, I ain't worried about you. I'm trying to chase this bag. All the cheese episodes, the one where Will goes to find his owner and like he plays basketball with him one last time. The cheese episodes, like Cheese is an underrated character. Every time he said gotta go, Cheese woke up in Mac's bed. I ain't gonna lie, if Cheese woke up in my bed, he's getting rocked. Like, he's getting the 2-piece combo with a biscuit, no drink. If you woke up and your eyes are open and you see Cheese in your bed, either call 911 or start praying, because ain't no way. Okay, yeah, that's just odd. But yeah, Foster's Home for Imaginary Parents, one of the greatest shows of all time to ever do it. Yeah, we got for number 6, Powerpuff Girls, bro. That show was just so innovative and crazy and fun. Like, first of all, why is Chemical X that close to your pot? And why do you keep Chemical X in the kitchen? That should be in a shed. Why do you have that in your kitchen, bro? You be cooking with that? That professor was odd, bro. Odd, man. Yeah, Powerpuff Girls was like, that show was just so heat. And why was Mojo Jojo always getting his behind beat? Every single time, he could be eating a bowl of cereal, chilling with his family, and watching the news. And then, like, if he pours the milk first instead of the cereal first, Powerpuff Girls gonna be like, "Did you just pour that milk first? Oh no, bow, bow, bow." And Mojo Jojo's like, "I didn't even do anything. This is my family. I'm at home. Don't y'all have school?" Like, there was one episode where like the popular girl wanted to be a Powerpuff Girl, and then like where the Powerpuff Girls made their own Powerpuff Girl, and she was this huge, humongous girl. She was a giant, and like she had super strength. I think she could do everything they could do, but like she was like a Frankenstein of the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, that show was just like, I love that show. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Number 7. Fairly Odd Parents, bro, was the most fire show ever. First of all, I had an issue with Wanda. Every time Wandissimo came around, she was a simp all of a sudden, knowing you got a committed husband that you've been married to. She'd be like, "Oh, Wandissimo, like," and plus, why does Poof have that little one strand of black hair? That's Wandissimo's child, because pink and green does not make purple. And Wandissimo, matter of fact, let me see. Bro, if you look at Wandissimo, his eyes are purple. And what is the color of Poof's onesie? Purple. That's Wandissimo's child. Why do you think Wanda was always a simp when Wandissimo came around, bro? Oh, no, wait. I think theory debunked, because in that episode of Fairly Odd Parents, only the boy could get pregnant. So Poof, hold on, let me see. Poof, that's Juandisimo's child. So every time Juandisimo came around, so really Cosmo cheated on Wanda. Unfaithful. Women, if you're watching this, are made to. No, I'm just playing. They want to demonetize me. They'll be like, your message was controversial. When they gonna get me going? Before I even start YouTube, they're gonna get me going. Yeah. So and another thing, Jurgens, Lotion, whatever his name was, he was always going by the rules. Like, if you don't get your Arnold Schwarzenegger wannabe, I got my own Fairly Odd Parents that can make any wish of mine come true. I can wish to do a feature with the baby and get an advance and like take all the money. Like I can wish to have 1 million followers on Twitch. There are no rules. I own this place. I can wish to do anything. Oh yeah, and Tootie, bro, the girl with the braces, like, Tootie was a ride or die, bro. Tootie was a simp, and Tootie was all for Timmy. Like, she was all for him. Timmy had to get his mind right, bro. Cause how you not notice that a girl is all for you? And then he wanted to be with Trixie? Trixie of all people? Ugh. Like, you wanted to be with Trixie, bro? Trixie is the type of girl that only wants you for your clout. If you're NFL, NBA, got a good following on YouTube, she gonna be with you. Every time you flexed, that's when she noticed you. You had to flex for her to notice you. Tootie wanted you just based off you, and you were too dumb to see that. Timmy, you gotta get your mind right. I know you was only 10 years old, but you gotta get in your bag, bro. Bro, let's admit that Mr. Crocker was I think he summed up every teacher ever, because like, he was off a perk 480. Every time Timmy did something like cool, he was like, Fairy Godparents, like, why you hitting the wall, bro? Why you doing all that? Like, chill out, it's not that serious. Yeah, but like I said, man, Fairly Odd Parents, top tier show, bro. Number 8. Hold for applause. Hold. Jimmy Neutron. Okay, now you can clap. Yes, thank you. All right, calm down. And by the way, Jimmy versus Timmy, the Power Hour, that was one of the most amazing collabs in history, bro. Jimmy Neutron was so cool. Like, it was like everything I wanted to be as a boy. He had his own helicopter dog. He saved the world, but his inventions did go sideways though. They were not the best, but he was only 11. So I wouldn't know what to do with all that brain power at 11 either. Oh yeah, and Cindy was another version of girls bullying boys to show that they liked them. Like, she was always bullying Neutron, but deep down she was like, Neutron, like, I think you kind of cute. Like, like, I saw you on Tinder and I swiped right. Like, what you trying to do? Like, you trying to go to Ruth Chris? Like, we'll split like a little lobster. Jimmy was like, ew, Cindy, no, I'm trying to focus on my mind first. I don't have time for women. Jimmy was low-key onto something, because like, they not gonna want you until you focus on you. Like, Jimmy was focusing on him. He was trying to get in his bag. No, he was not trying to get in his bag. He was trying to get in his mental bag though. But I feel like the only sane people in that show were Jimmy's mom, Libby, and a little bit of Carl. Carl was kind of like the one that wasn't always there, so to speak, but he was there. He was there, but he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy's father did not give the best advice. His advice was trash, garbage, garbanzo beans. Like, what are you talking about? Dad, there are genes out there that have their own mind. Are you talking about when you got a hammer stuck between your ears? Like, I don't really want to hear that. Help me out. Oh yeah, and another thing with Fairly Odd Parents, Timmy Turner's dad was always doing something. He was always blaming something on Dinkelberg. Like, he could walk in and a totally different man is in his house with his wife. It could be Elon Musk, and then Timmy Turner's dad would be like, Dinkelberg. Like, he don't even want to be bothered with you. He just tell you hi. Every time you be like, Dinkelberg, Dinkelberg be like, can you get out of my face, please? Like, your breath is, I can feel your breath from another alternate dimension, and it's blowing on the back of my neck, burning my hairs. Can you move? Like Dinkelberg was probably annoyed. Timmy's on his dad's car could break down, and then he could be like, Dinkelberg don't even want to be bothered with you, bro. Like, he don't know you like that. To be like, I'm gonna break down this man's car, and I'm gonna use Elon Musk as a decoy for, like, he don't know you, bro. Jimmy Neutron, yeah. But Sheen carried that show. He probably got scoliosis from carrying that show. And he got his own series that was, in my opinion, it was low-key kind of fire. It was underrated in the cartoon world. But yeah, man, Jimmy Neutron, one of the greatest shows of all time. Now, number 9, bruh. Kim Possible. Hold your applause. Can y'all wait until I'm done? Thank you. I know what you're thinking. Andrew, tread lightly. You're talking about one of the greatest shows to ever be invented. I know. Don't worry, I got you. Kim Possible, such a fire show, bro. Like, if you want to talk about character development, that's the show, bro. Character development. Kim Possible went from having no car, and like 2 friends, no license, no boyfriend, only knowing about saving the world, to like she had a job, like she got her car. But did you see her car? That's a fire car. And then you had Ron Stoppable. Now Ron Stoppable was not the brightest light bulb in the kitchen. He wasn't the most recent iPhone. He was kind of a success plus, and everybody was the XR and the 11. But that's okay. Shigo. I'll talk about how Shigo was a baddie, bro. Shigo was so fine, dude. Shigo, like, let's go split an appetizer sample at Red Lobster. Like, come on, like. Dr. Draken, in terms of character development, if you want to talk about staying in his lane, he stayed in his lane, bro. Dr. Draken is like an appetizer sample. Like, he's like, I wanted to see how it tasted. It's not that good. Like, bro, Bonnie was always hating, bro. Kim Possible could win a Grammy, and Bonnie be like, whatever, I mean, your album wasn't even that good. Like, top 1 million. Bonnie! She's a whole spy. And what are you doing? You're a cheerleader. Kim was a cheerleader too, but what were you doing? You were being a cheerleader. A popular girl. Oh, wow. Oh my God, you're so cool. Wow. Bonnie didn't know until like season 4 that Kim was saving the world. So it was just like, stay in your lane, okay? Let me do me and you do you. That's why you didn't have a boyfriend until season 4. I had a boyfriend by season 3, so. But yeah, Kim Possible was the most fire show ever. Now, we are getting into number 10. So before I do that, I want to do some honorable mentions. Our first honorable mention is Danny Phantom, another show where the girl wanted you for you and the girl wanted you for clout. Sam wanted Danny for Danny. Paulina wanted Danny for clout. Every time he did something, Paulina was like, oh my God, Danny, yes, go, like. But Samantha was like, I don't care about all that. I just want you, like, let's just spend time together. And then Tucker, low-key, Tucker carried that show on his back like a baby. Bro, Tucker was always doing something. He was the genius. He knew what to do. He had a plan. Another honorable mention, regular show. Regular show honorable mention, Rigby punched Benson. Well, Mordecai punched Benson because Benson said something about Rigby, about him trying to do the excellent challenge. When they went out in space, that was fire. Now, I know we all cried when Pop sacrificed himself and flew him and his brother into that sun to stop his brother from destroying the universe. Oh, because like, how, like, why did they have to end it like that? Like, I didn't even want them to do all that. Like, okay, we're done. All right. The next honorable mention, Steven Universe. Steven Universe, fire show. The whole story was fire. If y'all didn't see the show, too bad. I'm already ruining it for you. It's been out. Rose Quartz turned out to be Pink Diamond. Had a baby with a human. Human turned into Steven Universe. Steven Universe was Pink Diamond. One of my best episodes was the Uncle Grandpa episode. That was a fire episode. That was a fire show. Another episode was when they were trying to do the video to audio episode where he was like, Lapis Lazuli. Steven believed in everything. He believed that he saw the good in everything. Just like a fire show. Before we get into this final one, I'm gonna need y'all to hold y'all applause, okay? The last and final show of this top 10 shows, Amazing World of Gumball. Aww. Why y'all say aw? That show was heat. Hey, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Get more hype. All right. Now, if we're talking about the most relatable show on Cartoon Network, it's The Amazing World of Gumball. Season 2 was the best season on that show. The first episode when Tobias was trying to win the love of Penny, even though he knew Penny did not care about him at all. Like he was like, she'll learn to love me, and Penny was like, no, I won't. Like, I don't want you, I want Gumball. Like, the remote episode was so fire. Like, it just showed you how smart Anais, bro. I didn't even know Anais was that smart until I watched that episode. Like, the way she constructed things, bro, that was like a 007 evil plan type thing. Like, we knew Darwin was black. We knew Darwin was black because he always tried to stop Gumball from doing crazy things like black friends do. Like that's basically that sums up Darwin. He was like, I don't think this is a good idea, but you know, I mean, we homies, we tight, you know what I'm saying? We tight, we homies, you know what I'm saying? We homies, so you know, like we both gonna get grounded. We might not even see outside again because our mom is virtually a ninja. Like he said, that was basically Darwin's whole character. And also in terms of character development, Gumball, he did pretty good. Like, he had Penny in his grasp. He was like, yeah, this my shawty, this my homie. She my Beyonce. Oh yeah, in the tennis episode, when they were doing the tennis match, bro, that's one of the most fire episodes on the whole series. When Gumball put his face into the tennis racket, it was like, Darwin, look, waffle face. Like, bro, props to the writers because they be coming up with the most crazy stuff ever, bro. Oh God. But yeah, guys, that's the premise of the video. That was the top 10 cartoons with some honorable mentions. I hope y'all liked the video. Smash that like button, subscribe, turn on the post notification bells, and most importantly, don't forget to leave that comment to show what were your top 10. Show me what your top 10 was. Like, tell me, like, you know, how I could have changed the list. Even tell me how I could have changed the list because I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to like changing it around too. But yeah, top 10 cartoons. I'm gonna be doing some more Twitch streams. I'm gonna put some of the Twitch streams on my gaming channel, so look out for that. Oh, that's Andrew Gaming. And as always, love y'all, appreciate y'all. We out here. Bye.